With the forecast for where you live, here's Fox 6 meteorologist Jill Gilardi.
Oh boy, hot one out there, we know that. But how hot? 97 was the official high in Birmingham. We started off at 75 degrees, 97 as well in Tuscaloosa, 95 Anniston. Look how close we came to record high temperatures that were set back in 1897, for example, in Birmingham. So torturous heat continues. Looks like a beautiful night, but it is a warm one out there. 87 degrees still. That is closer to our normal high for this time of year. Give you a little bit more perspective. Dew point at 73, making it feel very sticky out there. Here's a look at the area temperatures. A little warmer in the city. That's typical, 87, and then low 80s or upper 70s. Cullman, for example, 78, and Alexander City. Now we factor in the humidity, and boy, this is some nasty stuff. Feels like 94 in Birmingham, 90 in Tuscaloosa, 88 Haleyville. So again, this heat just doesn't want to give up quite yet, but it will eventually. Satellite and radar shows we have some scattered clouds to the south, and you can't miss the clusters of showers and storms to our north pushing southward. So we're tracking this area very closely. The model data hinting that some of our counties will get a little bit of wet weather out of this if it holds together, of course. So again, has not reached the state line just yet, but it will as we go into the overnight hours. So here's what one computer model shows. At 11 o'clock, it's going to be knocking on the doorstep of Marion County through Cullman all the way over towards Cherokee. So don't be shocked if you see some showers and storms roll through overnight. They may wake you up as we go into 1 o'clock in the morning. Still a possibility along that I-20 corridor. Then whatever does form will tend to fizzle on out. So again, you may get clipped with an overnight shower storm. That would be great for the lawn and garden. We start off tomorrow morning once again very toasty, quickly heating up in the 90s by lunchtime, but we may have heat relief in the form of showers and storms popping up at any point during the afternoon hours. So consider yourself lucky if you get under one of those showers and storms, and then the threat will start to dissipate as we head through the evening hours. Now, what is not going to be dissipating is the heat anytime soon. It's going to feel like it's in the 100s for several hours tomorrow, so avoid strenuous activities outdoors. It's going to be very treacherous for you and your body to deal with. 4 days, though, until heat relief comes. Here comes a cold front. Here's Saturday. It's going to bring us some rain, and more importantly, not even just a cool down. We're talking about humidity levels dropping as well. So it's going to feel fantastic by the weekend. You can track those temperatures using the WBRC weather app. We have that you can track, as well as a chance for showers and storms. Slight chance overnight tonight, low 77, 30% chance tomorrow afternoon, high 96. For Thursday, a 40% chance, high 94 degrees. And look at Friday, better chance for rain and storms. It's going to knock down the high of 86. So already seeing some changes before that big change by Sunday. 82 on Saturday. Sunday, though, is the day that's going to feel fantastic. The wet weather's out of here, and it looks fantastic even into early next week with that lower humidity persisting in normal temperatures on Monday and Tuesday. But yeah, we've got lots going on. We have the Peach Jam on Friday. Unfortunately, the weather may not cooperate for that, but we can always hope that we don't see those showers and storms during that event.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like a movie weekend, I think.
I think so, especially for Saturday.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Jill, what kind of props are you going to be using to do weather today? An umbrella, a rain jacket? What do we got here?
I have this. I know. It's pretty cool. It's our clicker.
Uh-oh.
That is my prop for today. So I got all these little buttons to choose from, but the main one I'm going to use has a big old green arrow on it. See, look what happens when I touch. No, I won't touch it just yet. I got to talk about Hamilton's current conditions. We have more clouds out there than anything else and anywhere else. Temperature of 71 degrees, dew point around 70, so it's sticky. So that green button, I press it. Wait, hold on, let me do it again. See, that's what it does. I know. That's quite a prop, isn't it? In Hoover right now, we have mostly sunny conditions. So a little bit further to the east, you have more sunshine at the Galleria Towers. Or Fox 6 Sky Vision brought to us by Jax. All right, satellite and radar this morning shows a few scattered clouds. Otherwise, we're not seeing rain-producing clouds. And those thicker clouds we showed you out in Hamilton, there you can see kind of skirting the western part of the state and going from south to north. So again, a lot of these clouds will be avoiding us, a thick cloud deck. Well, yesterday we expected a high near 90, and boy, we hit it. 90 degrees, 70 for the morning low. We're slightly above normal. We're going to see these numbers even more above normal as we go through the coming days. Not expecting anything near record territory. I know the WBRC is blocking that, but that's 99 is the record high from yesterday. We didn't, thanks up there in the control room, they removed that. So 1977, we didn't get close to that. We did get a little rain. 0.14 inches, and we're not going to see much in that department over the next several days. Temperatures are already warming up from the sunshine, 70s except for Alexander City, 69 degrees, 71 in Coleman, and a day in the park. Maybe that's in your plans for later today. Well, it's going to be a warm one out there, already in the 80s by 10 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I advise caution because of the heat. Maybe park yourself underneath a big tree with a big canopy so you can block some of that light. 89 degrees and 91 by 4 o'clock. Very toasty with bright sunshine. So just be cautious out in that heat. Hair forecast today, I wouldn't waste too much time. You get the long hair because the dew point is going to be around 65, leading to frizzy hair conditions. All right, we've got a lot of moisture pumping in, but the mainstream, there you can see it located across the Gulf, and it is moving across the Midwest. So all in all, we're seeing a gradual shift in that main wet corridor westward. We can thank high pressure for building in and providing not only sinking air locally, but that clockwise flow bringing the moisture and keeping it west of us. It's also going to be steering what could be a tropical depression or storm in the future. We'll have to keep an eye on that as well. But all in all, the two stories for us, lower rain chances as that high builds in, and building heat as well. We talked about the tropics. We are tracking this area of low pressure across the Yucatan Peninsula that will make its way northwestward. It'll be over open waters. It could easily form 50% chance for development. Most of the models show it headed towards Texas and then curving away. So it looks like Alabama will be spared by this potential tropical disturbance. All right, hour by hour forecast locally shows us temperatures quickly heating up into the upper 70s, low 80s. As we get through the afternoon, we start to heat up, and our chances for rain this afternoon, unlike yesterday, very low, only about 10%. Highs in the 90s. It's going to be toasty out there. This upcoming week, the heat continues to build. Feels like temperatures in the lower 100s. Here's a look at some of the highs. 93 Monday through Wednesday, and then a touch cooler to close out the week. Here we go for this afternoon. Pick your low city because it's going to be toasty, right around 90 to 94 degrees. Mostly sunny conditions. Tonight, another warm one, low 70s. As we slowly cool off at night, it will be muggy. And then tomorrow, here we go once again, highs in the 90s. The only chance for a storm is 10%, so most of us will stay dry. We carbon copy that forecast again on Tuesday, Wednesday, and introduce a slightly higher chance for showers and storms Thursday through Saturday. I'm going to have your fitness forecast at 7:30.
Now let's get another look at your Sunday forecast with Jill Gilardi.
Hey, what you should be drinking on these kind of days, water.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have hot temperatures out there, and boy, when the dew point starts to climb into the 70s, that's in the oppressive range. So you sweat a lot, the body has a hard time cooling off. So just a heads up, the heat's going to be the big story the next several days. 72 also the air temperature, and humidity is at 100% because these two numbers equal each other. So in Hamilton, we are seeing mostly cloudy skies, no wind. Flag isn't blowing for our Flag Day. And we're also seeing a different story off to the east. More sunshine in Pell City, for example, from the water tank. And we're also noticing that further east you go, the more sunshine you get to enjoy. So again, thicker clouds off to the west, building from south to north and just kind of skirting the western part of the state. 90 yesterday, and we're going to see more temperatures like that and definitely warmer. And we're going to be above normal the next several days. 87's a normal high, 67's a normal low. Record 99. I don't think we're going to get close to record territory, but it's certainly going to feel like it. We got 0.14 inches of rain yesterday, and it looks like we're going to have to wait a little while to get more rain. Temperatures heating up. Everyone in the 70s right now. 71 Sylacauga, 74 the warm spot in Birmingham. Your fitness forecast looks like this. Not so bad at 10 o'clock, 83 degrees, but caution is advised because of that heat. We mentioned drinking water. You got to drink plenty of that even before you get outdoors. So hydrate your body and find those shady breaks. Just pay attention. It's going to be tough and really strenuous on your body to work out during those hottest times of the day. So if you can avoid between 10 o'clock in the morning and 4 p.m., you're doing pretty good in that department. All right, let's take a look at the hair department. Not doing so good because our dew point is climbing into the mid-60s and hanging out there. So definitely some frizzy hair, if not ponytail type weather. Our live radar, the lapse over the past couple of hours, shows quiet conditions locally, and then the stream of moisture coming in off the Gulf and headed right towards the Midwest, where that's where the main stream of moisture is going to stay. High pressure has built on in enough that we're seeing that sinking air and the better rain chances shifting westward. So again, we're going to be mainly dry through the rest of today. The tropics starting to get a little bit on the active side. This is climatologically a typical area of development. We see this early in the season. We're watching a disturbance over the Yucatan Peninsula that will take that track off to the north and west. That is the consensus according to most of the models. These are all little spaghetti plots. So again, we'll be tracking this very closely. 50% chance for development. Who knows? Maybe west this evening will have some different news for us. All right, let's take a look at the hour-by-hour forecast in terms of rain chances today. We zoom ahead and really not much cooking through 11:30, and then I stopped the clock at 3 this afternoon, showing maybe a little bubble up of some activity out towards Anniston, down towards maybe Chambers County, and that's it. A fairly dry day setting up across the state. So the big story is going to be the heat increasing over the next several days. We could even feel like it's in the lower 100s, so be careful out there. Heat is the #1 killer for weather hazards across the U.S. every year. Later today, again, highs in the 90s. Most of us will have a rain-free afternoon. Tonight, dry but muggy out there. Low 70s in store for us for overnight lows. And then tomorrow, another hot day. Maybe a stray shower or storm if you're lucky. Otherwise, you'll have to find ways of staying cool. And this heat doesn't want to give up anytime soon, all the way through Wednesday. Perhaps knocking down that temperature a couple more degrees Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because of a slight increase in our rain chances. Don't miss the Anniston forecast in detail in 10 minutes. Kelvin?